The Kirsche thing really blew up. Okay, we talked about it on Project Egg Roll on Saturday, and I guess there's been a lot of cancellation, a lot of back and forth news and stuff like that. But there were a total of 3 Vice articles that I guess something happened to them earlier today. So let's go ahead and actually check out this right over here. So Anna Valens at Vice editor, who wrote the hit pieces on Kirsche and Valir after Valir rejected their applications, admits to having pedophilic urges multiple times. What? Is Anna Valens a dude? Is Anna Valens a man? Openly fantasizes about putting biological women in rape farms for exclusive... Okay, so this is a man. So Anna Valens, a person who actually went after Kirsche, like a freaking like smear campaign against her, is a man. Openly fantasizes about putting biological women in rape farms for exclusive use by trans women. What a fucking psycho. What the hell is wrong with this person? Plays Fall Guys, a game full of children, on stream with a vibrator in their ass set up to buzz when their character was touched. What? Why is this person not in jail? This is fucking disgusting. Then immediately privated and deleted the VOD, and an article when called out. Notable offenders include Binted. So I talked about this earlier. Marina, Nyara, disgraced former Kotaku editor and current part-time waitress Alyssa Mercante, a part-time waitress. So this all has... Look, here's the thing. I have no idea what's going on in the VTubing world, okay? All I know is that Gargura has graduated and is no longer part of Hollow Live. And I know that Hollow Live is a piece of shit, and a lot of these other like VTubing like organizations aren't really that great. Like I remember hearing about Nichi Sanji, but yeah, the fact that it actually ties back into Alyssa Mercante is actually wild. And these are the people who want to slander Kirsche as a Nazi right-wing fascist over some edgy jokes, and have been spamming her sponsors to drop her in an attempt to ruin her financially. Even if I knew nothing about Kirsche, I would be able to judge her by her enemies alone. You are disgusting. Your friends are disgusting, and you are not welcome in this space, and you will never be. We do not want to hear get out. Bro, that is straight up a man. What the fuck? I'll be fine. I'm a white cis passing trans woman. No, you're not. You're fat and you're a dude. You have a beard, for God's sakes. This is the article? No fucking way. Today, for Daily Dot, I wrote about playing Fall Guys with a butt plug, sexual consent in online games, and whether all video games are innately erotic by nature. What playing Fall Guys with a sex toy means for sex. What the fuck, bro? That's absolutely insane. So this is the person who wrote that article on Vice. So here's another person. So this is the Naira whatever person. So this is the other VTuber, right? Dear VTuber community, I would like to apologize to absolutely nobody. Hell, I apologize to myself for not going harder. So this is a person that's actually going after Kirsche. My words come from pure hatred for bigots. Kirsche and her fans can keep crying. What do y'all say again? Cope and seethe? Why are they all like degenerates? So Madam Savvy actually responded to this. If you get to be toxic, then everyone gets to be toxic. If no one else can, then you can't either. That's the world you cancel losers made. Follow your own standards or politely do the honorable thing and say that you have no standards at all. Don't care. And Madam Savvy responded with, are you ready to admit people should have the freedom to make all the edgy jokes they want without fear of a company distancing from them? Or do you believe it was deserved when you're holier than thou political beliefs, right? And of course didn't respond. But this is crazy, man. But man, these are the actual crazy people. Now, if you actually hover over this person's account, you already tell just by the bio, this person's a fucking nut job that needs to be locked away. They need to bring back insane asylums. Make insane asylums great again. Holy dog farts, man. But here's the thing. Right over here, this is the person, this is another person, right? That's trying to cancel her. All right. This is another person that's trying to cancel her. So I'm gonna bring this up right over here. So it looks like right over here, I know what I'll be streaming next week. Ooh woo. Crime Boss. This is right after they dropped Kirsche. And then this immediately followed. Okay, so what I've learned, Crime Boss features Chuck Norris, who's homophobic. Shout out base Chuck Norris. He doesn't need my shout out, but you know, shout out anyways. Homophobic slurs, caricatures of black people, misogyny, and AI art. I want to play this game. But the fact that they dropped Kirsche is really fucked up, and I'm not going to support this game, even though it sounds very, very based. Is this why these people supported a shitty game and pretended to like it until the devs dropped Kirsche? Is the bar so low for them? That's pretty wild for coming from this person,
Allow
right?
people to play a game for 2 hours before requiring you to buy it because that's the refund window anyways.
This is crazy, man.
If you spend money on a 1 to 2 hour game, you can refund it after, so how is that any different? Oh my god, they actually are crashing out about trying to refund the game. That's fucking funny. That's fucking funny. You get what you fucking deserve.
Damn, that's fucking hilarious, man. But yeah, that's absolutely insane. Now, Kirsche is like, it's not the only VTuber that's basically been like attacked, but I don't know what's going on in the VTubing world. Like, I would say in like, I'm a tourist. I have no idea what's happening, right? Like I follow Gargura and a couple of other of, VTuber accounts and stuff like that. And I think they're really cool. Like I used to actually play, what's it called again? The Hollow Live games, right? Like the one that's basically like a bullet hell. I forgot, Hollow Cure. But yeah, so this person said, Kitsu. So I'm gonna move my face. My dumb, ugly face is blocking. So Kitsu says, well, cat's out of the bag. A lot of you've seen it by now. I've been doxxed. Authorities have been informed. And you know why I've been doxxed? Because I dared say I support men. If you see it, kindly report the post. Thank you. Which is wild, man. Okay, I legit had some people come at me and be like, how can you get doxxed when you posted your face yourself? There's more than just faces in regards to personal information, right? So, do you know what Kitsu said to being doxxed? Do you know what she said? This is what she said. Men deserve to be loved and treated right. That is what she said, and then she got doxxed. These people are absolutely insane. The people who are willing to go that far just because you said something that they don't agree with. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. Now, earlier today, or was it last night? I think earlier today or late last night, Kirsche actually submitted a, I guess you would say a letter or a Google Docs, something on Google Docs to the people at Vice. Let's go and read it together. So this is the academic's response from her. I'm close this really quick. All right. Why is Vice's Waypoint pushing for 2018 style cancel culture for VTubing? Or an open letter from Kirsche, right? Hey Vice, what the fuck? I'm Kirsche. I'm not sure I say her last name because I'm an idiot. I'm a VTuber, which means I stream with a digital avatar that looks like this. Pretty cute, nice boobs, sounds pretty base to me. You can catch me on my stream on Twitch or YouTube. I play games, watch memes, share my thoughts on news, you know, what streamers do. I basically just tangent on whatever I find interesting in my honorable chatters affectionately call me a whiplash streamer. I have over 9,000 browser tabs and 180,000 fans across YouTube, Twitch, and X. Yay, Kirsches. I think those are our fans. Also, I'm not a Nazi. They walk funny, did too much meth, and they didn't like to laugh. And they probably would hate me the most of my friends. So how come you keep calling me one? Vice used to be known for honest, real stuff, kind of like Gawker aspired to be before. You know, it decided to step into the ring, brother. You did a whole issue dedicated to people who are mentally ill. You sent Dennis Rodman to North Korea. They did. And you even used to call out the mainstream media for not getting YouTube. In any event, starting about a month ago, Waypoint, which is one of your verticals, a quasi-independent outlet, a failed gaming news site that you are trying to revive, something most people don't even know exists. Either way, it started publishing articles about me saying I'm a bigot, a Nazi simp, that I'm responsible for all sorts of online harassment. So I'm not sure when this exactly started, but I do remember Kirsche talking about the whole Shiloh Hendrix thing compared to the black dude, Carmelo Anthony, yeah, the murderer. But yes, it's completely untrue, of course, but also why me and why now? I'm an anime fox woman. What could a once respectable news organization want with me? Is it 2018 all over again? Is Vice the PC police for VTubers? So again, Vice, what the fuck? Okay, let me break it down. I know I've covered this in my past a couple of streams, but Vice isn't a subscriber yet. Maybe if I tangent about their Colombian donkey Colombian donkey fucking video a few more times, they'll come around. Mod, I'm gonna need actual, like, you know, I'm gonna need links to this. See, here's are the headlines of the first article you published. Oh yeah, so I talked about this right over here on Project Eggroll. Not to brag or anything, but I have over 184,000 fans. You're accusing me of bigotry because one of my fans is a supposed Nazi. That's like saying McDonald's supports communism because of Kim Jong-un likes Big Macs. It's sort of like, oh, you support Hitler? Hitler drank water. You drink water. You're Nazi. A link to the donkey funking video? No. To that article. Not the video. To the article. Okay. But man, yeah, okay. Yo, he liked the Big Mac. Oh, I like the Big Mac in my mouth. Rather than back up this outrageous accusation, the article starts out by talking about my sponsor, GamerSubs. Basically, we talked about this on Project Eggroll. My first time hearing all of the supposed controversy, literally, I've been sponsored by GamerSubs since September of 2023. I want to get sponsored by GamerSubs. I want a giant egg with. I'll talk about that next time. This is a tactic called manufacturing consensus, where activists claim everyone agrees with them to make their points seem legitimate. Note that this paragraph doesn't cite a single source, but also it is true I've never hidden my political leanings, and yet never heard of any controversy until this article started pretending there was one. I had a few weirdos on my Twitter harassing me, but as an oppressed person of anime, I'm used to that kind of thing. The sources cited in an article are anonymous posts on Reddit. Remember, the person who wrote that Vice article is a Reddit moderator, and there are several subreddits that are going unmoderated because that crazy dude, definitely clearly looks like a man, is writing a smear campaign about Kirsche. This is absolutely insane. But the thing is, we've seen crazier shit happen. Even the people making the post claim they don't watch me and are just repeating hearsay. So a Vice journalist is repeating hearsay from someone who is repeating hearsay. Really? My sources are anonymous. My anonymous sources says that their anonymous sources are true and real, brother. Here's the headline of the second article, which is the one we talked about on Project Agora as well. Obviously, I think harassment is bad. I don't do it, and I tell all my fans to not do it. The suggestion made repeatedly in this article that I had my fans endorse harassment is totally false. In fact, fully half of the tweets quoted in this article are from a person who goes by nbinted or bint, who has serially harassed me for months. Does Anna Valens mention this in her article? No. Do I have proof of this harassment, which I would have shared if Vice bothered to ask? Absolutely. Here are just a couple of his examples. Holy shit, this person is crazy. And I said this on Twitter, on X, right? I guess this person seems sort of bent out of shape, right? Sorry, I'll stop. But the article doesn't talk about this. Instead, the article again talks about my sponsor, GamerSupps, and tries to make it seem like some sort of controversy brewing. Look, I love GamerSupps supports VTubers from every side of the political spectrum. That's one of the things that makes them such an amazing partner. That they're awesome supplements. Use Kirsche 10% for your GamerSupps. Why is this crossed out? Is there no more discount? I didn't miss out on buying the bottle though. I didn't miss out. Maybe if there's like a body pillow. I hope to continue to work with GamerSupps, but if this effort to cancel me is successful, I have to wonder who's next. Here's the third one, which is crazy. Okay, Waypoint stands. Okay, I actually read this headline actually. Waypoint stands with Anna or Anna, whatever her name is. His name. I don't know. People are fucking weird now. I hate this bullshit pronoun garbage. Again, I agree with her. Agree harassment is bad. No one should do it. I don't do it. I tell my fans not to do it. So this is the article. So just asking the questions. Look, I read those articles pretty carefully. I don't see a lot of questions. Mostly a lot of statements based off Reddit threads and other anonymous sources. This seems very targeted at me and why. I am an anime fox girl VTuber. You're a Vice. What the fuck? Also, this happened in the article. The time for games is over. Is the irony totally dead? We are still talking about VTubing, right? Anyway, not to be all you started it, but you literally started it. There was no controversy. No one, apart from a few anonymous internet trolls, Vice quotes in its articles, was butthurt about what I was doing or saying on my stream until you started writing articles calling me a Nazi. And now you're calling me a bully, saying it's time to start a war. This is 2018 cancel culture all over again. Or is it VTuber gate? Anyways, it's getting pretty tired. Someone says something you don't agree with, start saying they're controversial. Name drop all the brands that they work with, play the victim card, or rage tweet at them until their sponsors bail. This is the playbook used over and over again. 100%. I fucking hate cancel culture. And I think cancel culture is basically, in most cases, basically done. We're just asking the questions. I have one. How come in the middle of all this Anna Valens is asking people to buy her gifts from Throne? I'm sorry, on Throne. What the fuck is Throne? I don't know what that is. Surely this isn't just a big branding opportunity for someone who wants to become a definitive VTuber journal, right? I don't want to go to court over this, but if you keep calling me a Nazi and keep calling for my sponsors to drop me, what else am I supposed to do? Seriously, Vice, is this what you want? You want to be a PC police for VTubers? On your front page right now, you have articles about crazy horny mud truckers and how cool it is to be a goth in Ukraine right now. Crazy horny mud truckers. Ain't no way this is real. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I can't even show this. I can't even show this on stream. I can't even show these on stream. Oh my God. No. Bro! Holy, what the hell is happening? I can't show any of these. That's fucking wild, bro. Oh man, but my streams are too controversial. I'm asking nicely, ooh woo, please take these articles down and stop pretending there's a controversy where there isn't. I promise if you do, I'll go back to streaming and you can go back to reporting on Berlin sex. No fucking way. No fucking way, bro. No way. No. Yes. Tongue-tied corn fans, sex dolls, and a band of strippers called Slut Riot. This is everything I saw. No fucking way, man. No fucking way.
Why are you gay?
Oh my god, man. Oh my god. No. I'll go back to streaming and you can go back to reporting the Berlin Sex Toy Expo or whatever it is you do now. Love Kirsche. That's Or anyways, holy shit, man. I need to like cleanse my eyes with bleach. What the fuck? But we do have some good news. Earlier today, Vice has removed all 3 hit pieces on Kirsche. I'm glad they did the right thing instead of allowing a deranged ideologue to use their platform for the sole purpose of causing harm to people. So there it is. They removed everything. This is good. This is how it is done. But that is actually, all I said is let's fucking go. But yeah, man, I believe, as of recording this, I believe that Kirsche is set to be on side scrollers tomorrow. So that's really cool. So shout out to Craig, shout out to Blabs at Side Scrollers for hosting her tomorrow. Hopefully, whether or not she wants to talk about it on stream or anything like that on the Side Scroller podcast, that's up to her. But yeah, man, this is gonna be huge, and I'm glad that Kirsche got everything. Yeah, I stand with 100% stand with Foxu for sure, man. Holy crap, this is a huge W. But I can't believe Berlin Sex Toy Expo and horny mud truckers was an actual article on Vice. I can't believe it. But yeah, I'm gonna be on Side Scrollers next week on Tuesday, so check me out over there. Shout out to Craig, shout out to Blabs, and Rush Hour, me and Flawed is going to be there on Tuesday. So that's gonna be really fun. All right, Rush Hour 4 is coming back to Side Scrollers. But man, this is huge for Kirsche. I'm glad this happened. She won. Vice fucking got nuked from orbit, and I'm glad this is happening. Hopefully nothing crazy happens in the future, but it is the internet and people be crazy.